Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. With October just around the corner, there's a big, spooky elephant in the room that we need to talk about: Halloween. For a lot of Christians, this holiday is a source of confusion, debate, and sometimes even fear. We hear things about its origins, see the ghoulish decorations, and wonder, should we, as followers of Jesus, have anything to do with this? It's a valid question, and for years many of us have simply opted out. But what if there's another way to look at it? What if, instead of hiding from Halloween, we could actually use it for good? Today, we're diving into 5 surprising reasons why Christians can, and perhaps even should, celebrate Halloween. Now, stick with me, because some of these might challenge what you've always thought, but I promise it'll be worth it. First up, let's tackle the big one: the history. A common argument against Halloween is that it's a pagan holiday. And yes, it's true that some of its traditions have roots in ancient festivals like Samhain. But here's the surprising part: the name Halloween itself is thoroughly Christian. It's a shortened version of All Hallows' Eve, the night before All Hallows' Day, which we now call All Saints' Day. This was a day established by the Church in the 8th century to honor all the saints, known and unknown. The evening before a major feast day has always been a significant time for preparation and prayer in church history. Think about Christmas Eve. So, Halloween, at its core, is the vigil of a major Christian celebration. Over time, different cultural traditions got mixed in, but the Christian root is undeniable. Instead of seeing it as surrendering to paganism, we can see it as the Church successfully redirecting a cultural moment toward Christ, which is a powerful legacy to reclaim. The second reason is that Halloween gives us a unique opportunity to confront the reality of darkness and death, but from a position of victory. Our culture is obsessed with spooky things: ghosts, monsters, and the fear of the unknown. Halloween puts this all on display. As Christians, we don't have to be afraid of these things. Why? Because we follow the one who conquered death itself. 1 Corinthians 15 tells us, "O death, where is your victory? O death, where is your sting?" For us, death has been defeated. Skeletons and ghosts aren't the ultimate reality. Resurrection is. When our kids see a skeleton decoration, we don't have to shy away. We can use it as a teaching moment. We can say, "That reminds me that we're all going to die one day, but the amazing news is that Jesus came back to life, and because of him, we don't have to be afraid of death." It's a chance to talk about real, profound spiritual truths in a way that's tangible and relevant. We're not celebrating evil. We're celebrating the fact that evil has lost its power over us. Reason number 3 is all about hospitality and being a light in our neighborhoods. On what other night of the year do our neighbors literally come knocking on our door? Halloween is an incredible built-in opportunity for outreach. For many of us, our neighborhoods can feel disconnected. We drive into our garages and close the door, and we might not even know the names of the people living right next to us. Halloween changes that. People are out walking, they're socializing, and they're coming to you. This is our chance to be the friendliest, most generous, and most welcoming house on the block. We can hand out the best candy, offer hot chocolate or cider to the parents, and just be a warm, smiling presence. This simple act of radical hospitality can break down barriers and build bridges. It shows our community that Christians aren't withdrawn or judgmental, but that we are people of joy and generosity. It's about being present in our culture, not hiding from it, and reflecting the love of Christ in a very practical way. Fourth, celebrating Halloween can actually be an act of Christian freedom. The Apostle Paul talks about this in his letters, especially concerning eating food that had been sacrificed to idols. In 1 Corinthians, he essentially says that an idol is nothing, it has no real power. For the Christian who understands this, that food is just food. The same principle can be applied to Halloween. Are a plastic skeleton and a pumpkin just a plastic skeleton and a pumpkin? Or do they hold some inherent spiritual power over us? For the believer, secure in Christ, we have the freedom to participate in cultural activities without fear. We know that darkness doesn't have the final say. We can carve a pumpkin, dress up in a fun costume, and eat candy without compromising our faith because our faith isn't that fragile. We are not defined or defiled by external things, but by what is in our hearts. This isn't an excuse to be reckless, of course, but it is a powerful declaration that the earth is the Lord's and everything in it. We can redeem and enjoy parts of our culture because we belong to the one who created it all. And finally, our fifth surprising reason: Halloween is a chance to mock evil. This might sound strange, but it has deep historical and theological roots. Think about it. What are most Halloween costumes? They're often parodies of things that are supposed to be scary: monsters, villains, ghosts. By dressing up as these things in a fun, non-serious way, we're essentially laughing in the face of fear. The great Christian writer G.K. Chesterton said, "The devil, the prowling lion, is a roaring lion, and the thing that is roaring is afraid." Mocking evil is a way of declaring its impotence. It's a way of saying, "You think you're so scary? You think you have power? Look at us. We've turned you into a silly costume for children who are now demanding candy." This is a profoundly Christian posture. The cross itself looked like the ultimate defeat, but God turned it into the ultimate victory. In a small way, when we dress our kids up as friendly ghosts or goofy monsters, we're participating in that same joyful reversal, reminding ourselves and the world that the things that try to scare us are ultimately powerless before our God. So to recap, what have we seen? We've seen that Halloween has Christian roots in All Hallows' Eve. It's a powerful opportunity to talk about our victory over death. It's an unmatched evening for hospitality and being a light in our communities. It's a chance to exercise our Christian freedom, showing our faith is robust and unafraid. And it is a time to joyfully mock the very idea of evil by turning it into a caricature. Now, I know this perspective won't be for every Christian, and that's okay. The goal here isn't to create a new law, but to open up a new conversation. It's about thinking biblically and creatively about how we can engage with the world around us. Instead of being the house that goes dark on October 31st, what if we decided to be the brightest light on the street? What if we saw it not as a threat, but as one of the biggest mission fields of the year, delivered right to our doorstep? I encourage you to pray about it, talk about it with your family and your church, and consider how you might be able to redeem Halloween for God's glory this year. Thank you so much for watching and for thinking through this with me. It's a complex topic, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's your family's approach to Halloween? Did any of these points surprise you? Let's continue the conversation. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content that helps us think deeply about our faith and culture. We'll see you in the next video. Grace and peace.